Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Listen, this is the first ever episode of me answering your guys' questions. And I just want to say thank you to whoever asked questions in the first ever video I posted. But this is the new series. I still don't even know what I'm going to call it for real, but we're just going to start off with this first ever question. And before I get started, yes, I still got the Christmas tree. You know, we're in April. You know, I don't want to hear it in the comments. That's just how black families be sometimes. But let's get to the first ever question. We got my bro right here, Spiritual Sam, popped up his comment somewhere. He asked the best alkaline foods or something like that. It's been a couple of days since I read that question. Listen, I'm about to make this video as simple as it can get because I know a lot of people have been asking me, oh, what do you eat this? What do you eat that? You know, is this good for you? You know, listen, if you got anything that you want me to clarify if it's good for you, go ahead and comment down below. But I'm going to give you guys the two simplest lists that you can easily Google search yourself. And it should help you on your journey because I know these two lists helped me quite a bit. I know where you guys have been, you know, a year ago, I had no idea about most of the knowledge that I have right now. And I kind of wish I had this video right here to help me. So this is just going to speed up your guys' process. All right, let's get to the first list that you can easily search up yourself. Now, I'm about to pop up the list. Here's the list right here. Now, I can't see it because I'm not editing right now. You know, what you're seeing the final product. I haven't even touched the editing right now. But I know what I popped up. I popped up the pH food chart list, something like that. Just Google pH food chart food list, something like that. pH food list. Just Google search that. This exact same picture should pop up. Now listen, if you don't know what a pH balance, if you don't know about the pH levels and all that about the human body, I'm gonna make that a whole different video because I'm trying to keep this, keep the ball rolling here. But basically, I'm about to give you guys the dumbest explanation. I'm about to dumb down the explanation so that anyone can understand it. Basically, there's I think there's like three different body types you could have: acidic, neutral, and alkaline. And basically, you want to avoid being in the acidic body type, right? You know, acidic just doesn't even sound as good as alkaline. Like, just think about it for a second. Your goal should be to have an alkaline body, right? Because let me tell you guys some of the bad things about being acidic. When you're acidic, your body's producing more acid than it needs to. Boom, about to pop up Okay. I just want to mention this real quick so my explanation was a little bit whack. Here's some, as you can see by the evidence that I compiled, it says right here, oxidosis can occur when the kidney and lungs can't keep your body's pH in balance. Basically, you don't want to be eating acidic foods because it makes your body work extra hard to keep its pH in balance. And if you're eating too much acidic foods, it could completely throw off your body's pH level, therefore just making you have an acidic blood and acidic body, which is where a lot of diseases come from. So basically, it's just not a good idea to be eating more acidic foods than alkaline foods. I think I already mentioned this in a video before. You don't have to have a completely alkaline diet, but make sure your diet consists more of alkaline foods than acidic. All right, so basically, and when you get sick more. You're producing more acid than your body needs to do what it needs to do. It's just overall way worse. And plus you produce more mucus. Like, it's not the ideal to have. Now, when you have an alkaline body, which is what everyone should be having, you are living in your best version of yourself. Now let's get straight to it. That was just a dumbed down version of acidic versus alkaline. If you want me to go more detail, actually get my thoughts together because this is off the top of my dome right now and it's late at night. If you want me to go more in detail and actually give you guys a for real explanation, go ahead and comment the video, comment in the videos, comments, and then like this video. And let's get straight to it. Back to the list. So, I'm about to pop up the pH food chart list again. Now this list, if you haven't noticed already, it's in order of your chakra colors. You start off at the bottom. I'm not looking at the list. I'm just going off of pure memory. The bottom has that red, right? Root chakra. Goes all the way up in order, in color with your chakras. It's spiritual too. There's spiritualness in this chart. Foods that are at the bottom, at the red, they're making you vibrate at your root chakra. Oh my God. And if you eat the foods at the tippity top, most of the foods at the tippity top, you're going to be vibrating at your crown chakra. So even if you're not into this spiritual stuff, even if you're not spiritual at all and somehow came across this video, it's still good to eat healthy, no matter what you believe in. It's just good, bro. But having a healthy diet helps you spiritually and physically. But let's get back to the topic. It's aligned with your chakras. It tells you which food vibrates at which vibration because, yes, everything has a vibration. It's even proven by science. Everything's made up of atoms and molecules. Everything vibrates. All right, so every food has a different vibration. If you're eating something at the lower chart, you're eating something that's vibrating super low. Therefore, it's going to lower your vibration unless you reach my God state. My vibration is just untouchable. Nothing lowers at this point. You know, unless I was to start. You guys know what that is. All right, so let's get back to it. Now, some of these foods on here, I can't remember which is which, but you got to do your own research, because this chart, if you look it up and actually look at it in detail, it's not the most reliable thing, all right? Because not everything on here is actually accurate. You know, at the top of this chart, we got broccoli and carrots. Now, I'm gonna give you guys some quick little knowledge here. Carrots, no. Broccoli, no. Broccoli is a man-made splice. It's not natural. It wouldn't occur naturally if humans didn't exist here. Same thing with carrots. Carrots is literally a hybrid of two vegetables. Can't remember off the top of my dome which it's a hybrid of, but it's a hybrid of two things that would never naturally collab with each other. These two things that make up carrots would never naturally mix in nature. It's unnatural. And plus, if you do some research, I'm about to pop up some research. Carrots are not supposed to be orange. If you didn't know, carrots come in multiple different colors. They're not supposed to be orange. So if you're eating orange carrots, you're eating a splice. Not only is carrot a hybrid to begin with, but then you're eating a hybrid of a hybrid. But the thing is, if you're eating an orange carrot, here's how it went. Carrots started off as, I believe, black, purple, and I believe black and purple. Then they got spliced into they got spliced into white. Then they got spliced into yellow. And then those yellow carrots got spliced into orange. So if you're eating orange carrots, oh my God, you're eating a hybrid to begin with. Then you're eating a hybrid of a hybrid, a mutation of a hybrid, a mutation, and then you finally get orange. So just don't eat carrots. They're not even good. Okay, so now that I'm done ranting about carrots, stay away from broccoli as well. This chart it's somewhat accurate, but it's not 100% end all be all. You should just look at the chart and all of a sudden you should only eat the stuff at the top. No, don't do that. And let me just tell you something right now. You don't have to eat everything at the top in order to have a good diet. Everything's balanced. You can eat some stuff that's vibrating in the middle. You know, maybe a few things that's vibrating at the bottom. But one thing that you should not, some things that you should not eat at the bottom are meat, cheese, and there's some other things that are down there that I know you shouldn't be touching, but I can't see the chart. I'm not editing right now. But just stay away from meat and cheese especially. I'm saving meat and cheese. Oh my God. If I start talking about meat and cheese, this will be a 30-minute video. And I'd rather make that into multiple videos. So I'm going to strictly stick to the topic. Just right now, I'm going to make a whole other video why you should not eat meat, but stay away from meat and any dairy product of that matter. It don't matter if it's goat cheese, egg, duck eggs. It don't matter. It do not matter. Okay? So now that you know that, you don't have to force yourself to just eat everything that's at the top. You know, it's all about balance, but just know what you're doing. You know, do some other research and ask questions in the comments, and I can potentially, answer them if I know what I'm talking about in that specific department. Now, let's get straight to it. I know I was going to say something else. No, yeah. That's what I'm going to say. I'm about to give you guys some motivational words. Do not force yourself to try to be alkaline if you're eating overnight. If you're used to eating McDonald's and Burger King and Del Taco, Taco Bell, don't think that you're going to become Dr. Sebi overnight. If you don't know who that is, it's a natural herbalist who we're going to talk about him later in the video. But don't think you're about to become Dr. Sebi or my level of alkaline vegan overnight. You know, it's a process. It took me a year to get where I'm at right now. That's mainly because I didn't know all the things that I know now in the beginning. So you guys are on a better start than I was a year ago. But I didn't get that far overnight. And plus, in my opinion, I have a lot of personal discipline. So, if you're someone that struggles with discipline as well, don't think that you're about to become alkaline vegan overnight. It's a process, But in a year from now, your goal should be to be basically eating pretty much everything that's on the top of this list. That's list number 1. Now let's get straight to the next one. Next list, this one we got Dr. Sebi's approved food list. Now I mentioned Dr. Sebi a couple minutes ago. Who is he, you're wondering? We're just going to keep it short. He's a herbalist who knew a lot about bodies, who knew a lot about alkalinity, being alkaline. He's a trustworthy person. Right here you see his list. Just look up to find a better picture because it's probably small on the screen right now. Look up Dr. Sebi's approved food list. You will find what you need to find. And this list is straight up reliable. All these foods on this list, you 100% can eat, no problem. Just don't eat too much of anything because too much of anything is bad no matter how good of a food it is for you. So anything on this list, automatically healthy for you, all right? Now listen, this list, depending on who you are, is kind of small, and some of the things are hard to find. So your goal should be to at least eating 60 or more percent of this list right here, Dr. Sebi approved food list. Now there is a couple things that you can eat offside of this list that are still healthy for you. You just gotta know how to do your own research and stuff like that. Or again, comment in the comments, give me more comments, get me on the algorithm more, and share the video too while you're at it. Like if you have the time to comment, might as well share my video with a homie, a homie who's eating McDonald's right now, slowly killing. All right, so now that you've got this list, look up Dr. Sebi's approved food list. You're looking through it, right? Everything on this list is healthy for you. But you don't have to force yourself to eat only the things that are on this list. Me personally, I be eating like 90% of stuff that's on this list. Like 90% of my diet is only stuff that's on this list. I be making it work. But if you're starting slow, once again, don't try to force yourself to be alkaline vegan overnight. But start trying to incorporate more things that are on this list right here, and start to make those changes. Now, everyone's been asking me what to eat, and I finally just showed you guys the 2 best lists to refer to, so you don't have to keep constantly asking me. But if there is still foods, once again, that you're questionable about, that are on the Dr. Sebi approved food list, go ahead and comment them down below, and I'll see if I know what I'm talking about with that particular food. But these are the 2 most reliable lists that I know about right now, that anyone can just look up and you can just refer to and be like, oh, okay, is this Dr. Sebi approved? And if it's not, and it's bad for you, then just leave it. It's not worth it. Now, once again, that's about all I have to say for this video of what you should be eating and what the best alkaline foods are. Now, it's really easy to make this lifestyle work. And I just want to say that you got this. Like it's really simple. You got the 2 lists. Now you got the knowledge. Now you got to actually put the knowledge to good use. So now that you know what you should be eating for the most part, now it's time to actually start incorporating those meals into your diet. If you're used to eating a whole bunch of meat, you don't got to cut the meat out all in one day like how I did. You could just simply cut out some red meat, cut out some of this meat, cut out that meat. Because certain meats are better for you than others. Red meat is worse for you than chicken, so start cutting out red meat. And then, you can still have chicken and whatnot here and there. And then slowly work on cutting out chicken. And then work on cutting out like fish and all that other stuff until you're finally vegan. That's basically how I did it with certain foods. But yeah, that should be about it to wrap this video up. It was just off the top of my dome. Just a little trying to finally answer people's questions about what they should be eating, because a lot of people are not eating what's actually good for them. And if you have any questions, again, about what foods you might be suspicious on, I just wanted to keep this video short and simple, give you 2 lists that you could easily look up and know what's what with it. Ask any questions that you got down below, and again, ask some questions for another video. It could be anything, and I'll see if I know what's up with it. But go ahead and go ahead and do whatever you gotta do. But thank you so much for being here right now, and I just want to say that I love and appreciate every last one of you. If you could leave a like and share this video, that'd be much appreciated. More content coming soon. This stuff is fun to me at this point, so I'm about to be dropping more content. Let me know if you like this background setup or my room better. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling this Christmas tree right now, but hey, it's up to you guys. Go ahead and comment which setup you like better, and also I know that you made it to the end. But thank you guys so much for being here, and I hope that you put this knowledge to good use, because there's no point of having knowledge if you don't actually either put it to good use or share with others, and I'm doing both. So I just want to say thank you guys once again for like the 3rd time for being here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, share with a friend, like the video, and just help spread this knowledge to save the world, because we need to save this planet. But thank you guys so much for being here. Hope I answered your question, Spiritual Sam. I didn't forget about you. All right, thank you guys. I love you. I'll see you guys on the next YouTube video. Peace out. I'll see you guys later. And